Hello everybody, my name is Bunny and today we're going to have a little look through my journal, and I decided to explain my journal because I kind of have a passion for journals and I love journaling, and I thought I should share it with y'all because I love sharing my passion and love. In this journal I put Dream Chaser, and I also put the date I started, which was the November 5th. And I did little doodles with like a white chalk, a marker, and a Sharpie. I didn't really do nothing to the back. You could always add stickers to it. I have a bunch of stickers, but I am not willing to use them on this one. But I'm willing to use them on my planner, which I'm gonna make a video about later. But this is my journal where I write my thoughts, my goals, my actions to make sure I stay motivated, and I decided to share them with you. I also decided that I am not going to share my goals because I realized for the past few years I have a tendency of saying my goal but never complete it, because you know the saying, it's easier to say than done. So I rather do it, then I'll say it at the end of the year to let you know what is my goal and answer if I did or did not complete my goal. So for my journal, I got this at Hobby Lobby. There's nothing really too special. It's just like blank pages and yellow design on them. It was a yellow. I can't remember what the price was, but you don't got to get this journal. There's other journals out there that's already decorated for you. I decided to get a black one because I wanted to personalize it with my own flavor, my own taste. Next time I get a journal, I may or may not do this again. I may do a different design, something different, and Hobby Lobby is not the only place you can get these, so you don't have to go straight to Hobby Lobby, but you can always go to like places like Walmart. Ross has them, but they know like bullet journals like these journals, but like they got different designs and stuff at like every different but on the first page I decided to make a little front cover. At the time I started, as you know, was November 5th. It was still 2022, and I realized it bled through, so to fix that mess up I put designs through the bleed through, which came out real cute. They're shrimps, and I love eating shrimps. They're cute creatures, but they taste good too. Sorry, vegans. I'm sorry. At the time I was making this journal, we moved into a new house, and this is a picture of me before we moved. And as you can see, I was like, oh, new house. This is probably the best change for the better, etc. I was like, okay, I can do that. I tried to start like a highlight thing where I put the things that made my day. This is from all November, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there were some days I kind of missed because I was like, oh, I wasn't having a good day. I didn't have that much of a good highlight. Doing this, even if it was for a month, I'm gonna continue for January. Even this was for a month, it made me realize that you can still be able to see the best things through the worst days. So that's what I learned from this. I recommend people doing this because it shows you how to be grateful. And also, as you can see, I added stickers. See, this is what I was talking about. You can add stickers to it, add some doodles. I know how to write a yellow cursive. You can probably tell I love nature, so I kept making these leaves and added some like roses and stuff. Now for this one, I decided to review what I love, but I love hearing sounds of nature. I like hearing the birds chirp. I like hearing the wind. The right side, I think, yeah, I wrote what made me happy. And it's good to know what makes you happy, what makes you not happy. And I think you should always set a boundary with yourself and the people around you. And this is kind of like a good start on how to do it, to figure out what makes you happy and what makes you not happy. I recommend that. As I said, I wrote my thoughts down on this side. This is not all my thoughts. It's just some pages where it has my thoughts. Like, I'm an overthinker, so I write my like thoughts down on the left. At times, it doesn't matter where I write. It's just, I'm not saying you gotta do my journal like mine, because it's yours journal. If you do a journal, of course. I just write my thoughts. I'd be like, okay, I'm starting to carry this everywhere because I realize this helps me out. grab my journal and then start jotting down. And I decided, and I also wrote down what is self care to me, and I put what was like self care to me mentally and physically, and real encouraging words of like loving affirmation. And this one, I started trying to rate like the books I read, and I think I'm not gonna complete that with full honesty. And I decided I am going through a state of solitude. I'm learning to enjoy solitude, and in this one, I wrote down my feelings about how I felt on this was like a hard week for me. It was exams week, and I was feeling really stressed. So I had to like journal a few pages, which, like I said, it helps you. It's like talking sometimes. Well, how can I explain it? I feel like I was my own therapist, and I loved being my own therapist because I can give my own advice after done writing it. I'd be like, okay. And it's good to ground yourself. Learn how to ground yourself. It's really helpful, I promise you. And I decided, okay, if I want to improve for this upcoming year, I want to do my goal for the upcoming year. I have to figure out what am I struggling in and what do I want to prove, and etc. Like if I want to do this goal, what I need to do to achieve this goal. By the time it's 2023, I'll be already ready. I'll be like, okay, let's go. Come on, let's do this. Come on. Like, I'll be already ready to go. I already know what I need to do. So I was just like, sketching this out, and I was just learning what I need to learn. Like, the things I struggled with, I try to make them into my strengths and try to help me. And it helped me. It did. It truly did. And I loved it. And this is a new book area. I see. I forgot I even made this, and I don't even know if I'm gonna fulfill it. The current book I am reading is the subtitle of Giving a, you know what? And I kind of, I not kind of, I 100% recommend that book. So if you read it, tell me your thoughts. Like, I would love to hear people's thoughts about that book. Let's see. This is like, side notes I wrote for my class to remind me of what I need to do as a reminders. And this is once again my thoughts that I wrote down because I needed to. Oh Lord, I journaled a lot this day. This is also was exam week, so I was really going through it. And I wasn't planning when I said I sketched my thoughts out. These are some sketches for some outfits I wanted to do. Cause I am into like Victorian classical stuff, so I was trying to get inspiration from that because I love like fluffy dresses. Not many people wear like fluffy dresses in public nowadays because it's not really a fashion trend, and you kind of look like you're getting married nowadays. But it's fashion. Fashion evolves. Here's another journal down. Here I talk about what I brainstorm and think about what was my boundaries. Let's see. I decided to plan out a routine. This is my grocery list. I went grocery shopping yesterday. And this is when I was learning how to sew. I was talking to my auntie, who, in my opinion, is a professional, and I didn't really know that about too much about her, and I kind of felt happy that I met someone with similar interests as me, and she kind of helped me get started. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I think she's my favorite auntie now. Oh, and on the right side of this page, this I was also venting right here, so and this is where 2023 came around, which is now, and I set up my goals. I said, okay, what do I need to do different this year than what I did last year, and implemented it and brainstormed my goal to finally come up with my goal. And I also implement role models and stuff. And these are my milestones I made to let me know, hey, are you close to completing your goal? If you're not, this is what you need to do, etc. Which helps me stay on track, with full honesty. And then when I complete my milestone, I usually write a date here and wrote what happened. And then boom, there you go. Write my feelings down on like another page of what happened. And this is also me journaling my thoughts. So that's the end of my journal tour, I guess you can call it. Do like I said, I kind of recommend this. No, I keep saying kind of. I'm sorry. It's my favorite word, man. I do recommend this. It makes me feel so at peace. I feel like I have another solution with myself, and it just makes my life easier knowing that I have a thing to go to. If I'm feeling stressed, I don't need a person. I don't have to worry about none of that. I have myself, and sometimes it's hard to trust yourself. I know that, but that's why I meditate. I meditate to make sure like I know who I truly am. It helps me find myself as I'm just a teenager. I'm just a teenager, y'all. It really helps me out, and I recommend that to the people that feels lost. A thought process, know what to think about and who they want to become. This helps, like it helps you learn who you want to become. Who do you think you are, and who are you truly? Who do you think you are, and who are you becoming? Who you want to become? I hope y'all have an amazing night, day, morning, and I will see y'all soon. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button if you like videos like these. I try to upload consistently, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.